It's just a change of the time. And the reason why you don't see any more flat nose trucks, cab overs, is because guess what? The fuel. All the wind just hitting in the front of the truck. So the trucks now are more aerodynamic to save fuel. Fuel efficiency. That's why you don't see them. Every now and again I see a cab over. And when I see one, 9 times out of 10, they're hauling cars. And specialized cars, top end cars, okay? So that's why you don't see them. Because guess what? People ain't buying them because they know them cab overs only getting 5 miles to the gallon. You got some trucks now that's getting 6.5, 7 miles a gallon. And don't y'all come on here talking about, well, my truck getting 11 miles a gallon. Haven't seen it. And if it is, guess what? You drove a long ways empty. But these trucks loaded going down the road, 35, 40, 45,000 pounds, you ain't getting no 11 and 12 miles a gallon. You telling a lie from the pits of hell. I don't care if you on flat land or what, you're not getting it. Now that'll be an argument there too, right? Yeah. So that's why you don't have those trucks no more. But that's the way they was back in the day. If you didn't have a cab over, you didn't have nothing. If you ain't had a 4 1/4 cat, you wasn't trucking. Them old cats. You got a lot of them 4 1/4 cats, that was it. Old Detroit 60 series engine, hey, that was it. I get 7.5 miles in a 26, my 26 Volvo loaded, 76,000 pounds. You might get that. Yeah, I'm not gonna dispute that. You know, it's possible. You know, not gonna dispute that. But you ain't gonna get it running in all terrains, I don't believe. Running up through the mountains, you ain't gonna get it. Fuel was cheaper then too. Yeah, fuel was cheaper then too. And you know what though, bro? Sadly said, when I talk to a lot of older guys who are still my mentors, I talk to them about certain stuff, you know, just to keep them all excited about the trucking game. This is what a lot of them tell me. They say, son, the money you making now, we was making that in the 80s. I said, what? They say, yes, we was making that kind of money in the 80s. I'm like, get out of here. And all of them tell me that. They say, in fact, they made more money in the 80s than we make right now. Let me, okay, ain't nothing good. I'm sitting out here in Auburndale, Florida, in an undisclosed location, waiting to deliver in the morning at Walmart over here. There's one more subject I'm gonna talk about. I want to wait to land because TikTok may kick me off when I start talking about this last subject. What time is it? 7. What time is it? 7 what? Is it 7 or 8? No, it's 8, 9. It's 9:34. 9:34. Well, I'm gonna go on and talk about this last subject. I appreciate all you guys for following me, but y'all do me a favor. I'm like one of them old preachers now. I need a little bit more money, y'all. I need 150,000 likes. Y'all hit me with 150,000 likes, and I'm gonna get up out of here. Is that fair? 150,000 likes. Everybody tap, 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 tap. And I really, in all sincerity, I thank all of you guys for going on my page. If you're not following me yet, go on my page and follow me. Thanks for the gifts. I appreciate you guys. I can't make that heart just yet, but I'm trying. Finger still won't get out the waist. I gotta go to my orthopedic surgeon in about next week on the 28th. So I appreciate all of you guys for being in this live. Thank you guys for all of your comments, and I do apologize. I can't read everything, you know, but I tell you what, if you go in my inbox and you ask me your question on TikTok, I will answer it. I promise you I will answer it. Anything you guys want to ask me, you know, don't ask me too much about my personal business because I ain't going to take it if that's none of your business. But if you ask me something about what we've talked about tonight, I will answer you. That's a promise. I will get to you, okay? And inbox me and do it. Don't do it on my page with, you know, with all of my videos. But I'm asking all of you guys to please go and watch these videos that I posted up. You know, I'm very unique and just different from a lot of other creators. You know, I like to have fun with anybody. And if I'm in your town, we get together, we will make a video. I promise you, we will make a video. I will make you famous because some people will be looking at you. I'm gonna tell you why I know I make you famous. Because right now ain't nobody looking at you. At least 2 people gonna see you on my page. Say like this dude out there would. Duck, get out the way. You always putting us on that damn TV. I I said, yeah, man, I'm putting you on TV, man. Man, they can't show me that damn thing, man. You had me all over the TV. Thank God for social media. Thank God for social media. I tell you the truth. Oh, my. Y'all ready for the big thing I'm going to ask y'all? Here we go. Well, I ain't going to ask y'all. We're going to talk about this right here. And I'm not like some people just lie and say, well, so many people been calling me and asking me this here, but people have been sending me videos of stuff about trucker safety. Let me say this right here, and I have to be honest and very transparent with you guys. You don't have to be in your truck. If you're driving, going somewhere, and you pull up to a place, a store, corner store, the mall, wherever, and your spirit, something that you can't see, you just have an uneasy spirit. I don't want to go biblical, but I have to. That's why the Bible says, Jesus said, I will pour my spirit on all flesh. Ain't got nothing to do with you being saved. Ain't got nothing to do with you going to church. You loving on the Lord. But everybody, I know some people who don't even serve the Lord, don't know the Lord. They say, man, I have a funny feeling about it. That's the Spirit of God. But my point is this here. Whenever your spirit is telling you something ain't right, follow your spirit. Don't go in there. Don't park your truck there. I don't care how tired you are. Don't do it. Don't park your truck in a place that you have never been. It's pitch black outside. Nobody else is out there. You the only truck. Turn your emergency flashes on. I don't care if you have to crawl on the side of the road and go slow, or pull into a town where they got 2 lanes going and 2 coming. Damn the police. Pull on that inside lane, turn your emergency flashes on, get out and put your cones behind you, even if you have to raise your hood, and just sit there. Get in that sleep and go to sleep. I have done it. I have done it. But at least this one, Walmart was open all night, but they wouldn't let trucks park there either. But at least I was in a lit up area. So a lot of times when these truckers is coming up missing, I have to fault them too, to a degree, because they're not being smart. Now it can happen to anybody. It can happen to me. But if it happened to me, baby, you could best believe it's gonna be more than O positive blood wherever my truck was parked at. I guarantee you that. You can put that on. You can take that to the bank, because I have enough stuff in this truck to protect myself. They asked me, okay, Duck, what about firearms? Can you carry them in the truck? This is what I'm going to tell you, and I have to tell you the truth. Y'all listen to me good, because a lot of people ain't going to tell you the truth. When you're driving for these big companies, you have to abide by that company's rules and regulations. Not only that company's rules and regulations, you have to abide by that state that you're in or traveling through. Because one state may say, okay, it's fine. You know, but you going through another state, you get caught out there with it, you're going to jail. Let's just be honest. But watch this. The FMCSA, the Federal Motor Carrier Association, it's nowhere in the manual where it says that you cannot have a weapon, a pew-pew, in your truck. It's not in there, unless they just made a new one last week. It's not in there. Let me say it again. It's nowhere in there that says you cannot have a pew-pew in your truck. But you have to abide by the company that you're driving for, rules and regulations, and the state laws. Like Louisiana. In Louisiana, if I want to, we carry guns in the truck in Louisiana, because I'm a resident of Louisiana. I have a Louisiana driver's license, and I can carry a gun in Louisiana. Because when I'm in this truck becomes my home only because I have a sleeper in it. This is like my home away from home. And in Louisiana, you can carry your gun in your car, wherever, open carry, you can do it. But other states may be different. So I said that to say this to you guys. I'm not telling y'all to bring no pew-pew in your truck. I'm not telling you to do that, no. Follow the rules and regulations for your state and whatever company you're driving for. But I will tell you to sit here, protect yourself, ladies and gentlemen. It's my oldest daughter. Hold on. Yes, ma'am. Tasha?
Yeah, I was trying to tell you earlier, I was trying to see where you was at to see if you wanted to ride with me on that Baton Rouge. The good thing is broke down, coming from work. The starter went out of the truck. But by the time I made he had to took that starter off.
Okay.
I had to take him to the parts store to get another starter. He put it back on and we just not coming.
Okay. Well, I'm on live right now, baby. I'm glad y'all made it back safe. I'll call you after I come off live, okay?
Okay.
I love you. Bye-bye.
All right.
That's my oldest daughter, y'all, Tasha. But like I was saying, you know, keep you something. I'm going to show y'all what I have in here. What's one thing? I got plenty of stuff in here. Don't get me wrong. Don't fool yourself. Hey, like them youngsters, they don't get it twisted. TikTok, this is not real. So don't ban me. I have a taser. I have a taser. Boom. And I got another one like this here. That's one of those doggone shook. And it'll spray that pepper spray in your eyes. Yeah. Yeah. But God forbid, if somebody busts through them doors, coming in here on me unannounced, it's gonna be trouble. Hell, I have a whole bunch of weapons. I had this canteen I wrap a knucklehead upside the head with. And this thing here solid. I hit you with this. I got a whole bunch of stuff. I got this thing that I clean my teeth with. I stab a rascal with this. Can't do it with this right hand, but I stab a rascal with this. If you come up in here, I'm gonna protect me. But in all sincerity, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, park in a place that you know you're safe at. Don't, if you got to just pull on the side of the road or exit to do a 30-minute break, and here it is, 10, 11 o'clock at night. Don't get out there without no flashlight. Don't get out there with nothing on you that can protect you. I don't care if it's a knife or whatever. Get out that truck with something on you that you can protect yourself with. And don't be all lackadaisical just walking. Oh, Lord, I don't know what hit me. You follow what I'm saying? Somebody got the point on here. Somebody got the drip. I ain't gonna call it. You know just what time it is, partner. You know what time it is. Hello, somebody. Duck ain't stupid. You know, right. Just pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention. And let me say this here. If somebody's back there breaking in that trailer, now out here where I'm at, there's a lot of trucks out here. I'm gonna go back there and see what's going on. You understand? But if I'm in a place parked on side or exit ramp coming out of Florida week before last week, I got tired, so I pulled over on side of exit ramp right there in Marietta, Florida. I was tired and I was coming through that night and I seen like 3 or 4 trucks parked right on that exit ramp. Truck stop is on the opposite side of the freeway. I said, ooh, Lord, thank you. This is my safe haven tonight. I went up and parked in between 2 of them. Guess what? It was cool right there. I shut my truck off, you know, washed my face, brushed my teeth. I got right back in. I went to sleep. You understand? But as tired as I was, I wasn't going to continue to drive and I'm running off the road. No. But I was tired. You know, I just got to me a safe haven and I parked that truck over in some place that I know. And I know for a fact there's a whole bunch of cops coming in and out all the time. If that exit right there in Marietta, Florida, you know, I think it's the Petro, or I think it's the Petro, maybe a TA. But a lot of you truck drivers know what I'm talking about. That's why I ran across that lady, the truck driver, go get her, when she scared me that night. Ran up on me. I'm like, Mr. Duck, who the hell scared the hell out of me? Like, who the hell know me over here? You know, but that's the same exit that I stopped at. You understand? But I was in a safe haven, you know. So be careful. Thank you guys for 161,000 likes. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for all of the gifts. Let me say this, at TikTok may ban me. I appreciate all the gifts that y'all give me, but I wish that was Cash App y'all was giving me. I ain't gonna lie. Lord knows, TikTok don't give us all the end of that money. Cents on the dollar. But I appreciate everything y'all give me. I really do. Somebody said blessed. Yes, I am. I am truly blessed. And I want to thank all of the people who came out Sunday night for that gig that I've done for this gospel concert in Hammond, Louisiana. It's a lot of people that follow me on here in the local area. I appreciate you guys. And I'm so thankful that I keep you guys entertained and laughing, you know, in between the groups. I really appreciate that. I had a nice time. And I thank Sister Teresa Perkins for asking me to come and do that for her. I really, really appreciate it. And I love you guys. I love all you guys for doing that for her. And I thank you guys for supporting me. I really do. Okay? And I thank you guys for supporting me on this TikTok thing. My goal is, and I'm gonna need y'all to help me out. I have like 350,000 followers. My goal is to get 400,000 followers before the end of this year. I need y'all to tell somebody that Duck is on TikTok. He and his crazy family, and he come on live talking about these trucks and things, the good side and the bad side. I need y'all to tell somebody, because I'm pretty sure my page will enlighten a lot of people. Even though I got a lot of haters, but you know, guess what? Haters is like an elevator. If there's no haters, then you're not gonna go up. Trust me. And remember this here: if you talked about, you thought about. That's right. And I love it when people talk about me, because at least I'm, like they say, I'm living in your mind rent free. Thank you guys for the guilt. I can't do it yet. I can't wait till my fingers get here. I think I'm doing okay though. Am I doing it right? Yeah. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the gifts. Appreciate all of the love that y'all have shown me and my family. I really appreciate that. You know, and let me say this here before I go. Here I go again, my big mouth. Some of y'all stop letting the social media stuff get to y'all head, thinking you famous. Boy, that just tickles me. You think you famous because you got 5,000 followers? I have 350,000 followers, and I don't think I'm famous. I'm just like all of y'all, just Duck, you know. And let me share this here with you. I want to encourage all of you guys that's on here. Post stuff on your page. I don't care if you're just sitting in your house every day doing nothing. Post what you do in your house. I'm not saying let everybody know all your business in your house, but whatever you do, post it. There's somebody out there who's doing the same thing that you do, and you can encourage them. Don't be afraid to post stuff. You know, somebody asked me, how did you get your page to grow? I've been on TikTok 3.5 years, but guess what? Good content with me and my family, you know. And you never know, I may pop up in your city. And me, let them know what they call back. And guess what? Me, we'll do a video. I'm not like some people, it's all about me. I'm gonna do this video with me. No. If I'm in your town, I run across you. Y'all see me and that young lady go get her. I say, let me record us, you know, let me record. Then let's do it. She say, I don't care. You for real, Duck, let's do it. You know, put you out there. I'm not a hater. You know, if I can't help you, I don't want to be around you. I don't want to deal with you if I can't help you. You know? And I'm not mad just because you done went up and got 1 million followers and you started with me, or you only have 20,000 followers or whatever, and people are following you. Because guess what? You start a page, people start liking you, especially if you come on my page with me, and I put you out there, guess what? I'm going to get on my page and tell everybody, y'all go over there and follow him. Go over there and follow her. But you got to have good content. How you make your page grow? This is not me, but this is how you make your page grow. I'm not with it. Number one way to make your page grow is drama. So a lot of people don't love when they see my family, we getting together, we enjoying each other, we loving on each other, we cooking out, we talking trash, having fun. A lot of people don't like that. But then you have so many that do. So my whole goal with the TikTok thing is, as long as I can make a difference in somebody's life, just somebody's life, then my TikTok experience wasn't in vain. That's the way I see it. You know, and all of you guys should be like that. You know, so post it on your page. Post it on your, I can't follow everybody, but guess what? Post it. You know, the next way that you can make your page grow, and I'm not with this here, is sexism. What you mean, Duck? Women get butt naked. Just show everything. Just get on there and just showing your booty, you bouncing, and that's how your page will grow. But is that ladylike? Not no, but hell to the no. Don't do that. I have to tell my granddaughters, be careful what you put on social media. You getting ready to be a nurse. The other one over here getting ready to be a doctor. My youngest daughter getting ready to be a lawyer. Don't you know that a lot of these companies, they go back for years and do a background check on you. They check social media and all this stuff and see what you got up there. And if you got too much crazy stuff up there, you know they would not hire you because they don't want that to come against their company. Yeah. You follow what I'm saying? So be careful what you put on social media. It's stuff that I don't put up here. I may record it, but I won't put it up here. You know why? Number one, because it's none of your business. Number one. Number two, my page is all about positive things. You know? Yeah, y'all see some videos in the beginning when me and some of my brothers we got into and I posted. You know? Because everything that we do in them yards, everything ain't lolly and holly. Everything ain't love. We get into it and we get into it sometimes. But we argue about sometimes we trying to fix up. And we'll get into it, have a disagree. We ain't gonna go to blows or nothing like that. We ain't gonna do that. But talking about each other, calling each other names, shoot. I'm telling you, we family. Well, we relative, blood. And let me say this here. Everybody that's your blood relative is not your family. And I've said that so many times, you know. But I'll say this here. Some of y'all, I'm not going to be like some people say, I don't know who this for. Well, if you don't know who it's for, just shut up. Just say what you got to say. But a lot of us in our families, we love our family, but we can't deal with them. There's a whole bunch of them in my family like that. And I've tried to love on them. So guess what? I love you afar. You know, ain't nobody going to mess with you. Ain't nobody going to mess with you now. But I love you afar because you're not easy to love, you know? And a lot of us have people in our family like that. Just ain't gonna agree with nobody. Always negative, you know? Always going against the grain. But you love them so much, you just do anything. You'll bend over backwards. You'll do anything just to try to get them on your side or get them to see what the rest of the family is seeing, and they will never see it. Because people is gonna be people. I don't care who you are. Me and my mama, I love her. And when I go out to California to visit, I just pop up on her. and I always get her. She say, you think you my damn daddy? I say, mama, I know good so well you ain't got these great grandkids in this house and your living room looking like this here. Darren, get your ass out. I'm gonna put your ass out. Leave my damn grandkids alone. But it tickles me because when we was kids, you can literally eat off the floor. But now these great grandkids and grandkids, they do anything and mama just love them to death. But show you how times change, you know. So she don't like me because of that, you know. And then she think I'm a millionaire, thinking I got all this money, which I don't. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's still my mama, and I only have one mama. And if my brother out in California, Terrell, called me right now and say, Darren, something that happened to mama, you know what? I'm gonna deliver this load in the morning, and when I deliver this load in the morning, I'm taking it to Peterbilt, taking this truck to Peterbilt, tell them something going on, I'm hearing some noise that y'all look at, I know it's gonna take them a week to do it. Y'all tell me what y'all find, and I'm getting on the airplane in Orlando tomorrow with this little bag, with some clothes in it, and I'm on a plane heading the doggone Los Angeles. Get me a rental car and head up to Victorville to go see my mama, because that's still my mama. I love my mama. You only get one, y'all. I love her. And I love her afar. Some of y'all, well, that's still your mama. Yeah, it's my mama. But I have to love her afar. But one thing for certain and two things for sure, she knows if she ever need Darren will be the first one of her children to be there. That's right. You understand? So don't go in no depression just because, you know, your kids don't want to listen, y'all ain't seeing eye to eye. You do your part and you let that man up there handle the rest, because he'll work it out, you know.